Power to the people. We back to do maintenance. It's that time again. Another episode of Part of My Back podcast. It's me, Sebastian West, man, here to give you some movie reviews. Maybe some films you haven't seen and some you have seen. And just giving my opinion on it. You know what I mean? I watched a few films this week. None of them I'm going to review. They weren't worth it at all. I watched Run, and I watched a film called Sunny. Now that one I would like to do a review on it, so I might do a review on that. But today, listen, I'm here to talk about the necessary death of Charlie Countryman. The reason why I'm reviewing this film because I don't think a lot of people have checked it out yet. It's one of Shia LaBeouf's best body of work to me. It's one of his best films that he's done to date. And just to share a little insight on the reason why I like this movie so much. It's probably my number one regarding romance film depicted in this manner. What I mean is from the likes of films like Comet, Crazy Stupid Love, The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman is my number one out of those movies depicted in that manner. For some reason, I don't know, I found this film just enjoyable is an understatement. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's get into it, man. Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman, starring Shia LaBeouf, even Rachel Wood, and what's the other guy's name, man? Pardon me. And Mads Mikkelsen. I hope I'm saying his name right. Like, Mads Mikkelsen, he's dope. This movie is I can relate to Shia LaBeouf's character. Aside from the alcohol and the experimental drugs, I can relate to his character, his attitude per se. So from the beginning, opening scene starts off with his mother dying. I'm zoomed in. His mother dies, and from then on, it's on. He go visit his ex woman that he was with, and go to the apartment, and she has someone else there, and the satire in this film is why I like it so much. I thoroughly enjoyed the satire. I like dry sense of humor, but it has to be like few quips here and there. I'm all for it. Like, I'm all board. I'm on board. I'm all for it. So this had plenty of it. That's why I thoroughly enjoyed it so much. Starts off like that's the tone. The tone is dark. It's going to be a dark romantic movie. I'm on board. Then it goes to where he's on an airplane because his mom mentions Bucharest to him. No, he thinks, Bucharest, boom. So he goes to Bucharest just because his mom said, go to Bucharest. So he goes to Bucharest. On his flight there, he meets a strange fellow guy, dies on him. The guy dies. And he tells him, something Romanian about his daughter. So he's like, yo, get this to my daughter. Get his hat to my daughter. So yes. So now he's going to Bucharest to find this guy's daughter to give this item to his daughter. Strangely enough, once again, I like these type of films. It's a roller coaster ride. I'm all for it. Gets to Bucharest, gets tasered, meets the young lady at the police station, and then he's infatuated by her. So from that point on, he is infatuated by this young lady, and he's out to win her over. Boom. He meets her again because I think he forgot his book bag. She was trying to give his book bag to him, so they meet. They have like a all-night, walking fiasco, you know what I mean? And she then confesses that she has someone already, and he's a gangster, and he will probably kill you. But they are growing apart, if I'm not mistaken. The gangster and her are, separating. So he meets the gangster at some sort of cello lesson. Cello lesson. So he meets her there, and they have their back and forth, and that from that point you could tell the tension is there, because this is a gangster. He's looking at Charlie Countryman like a nobody. Like he's sonning him. Seriously, he's sonning him. So Charlie is not fazed by that whatsoever, man. The film, just from that, it goes on a roller coaster ride. Like, you know, the near-death experiences, the people we met in Bucharest, the trials and tribulation that he goes through just to get this woman to convince him that he really adores her. He gets beat up by the guy that she was with. I mean, the club owner, he runs into them because his friend that he met in Bucharest gets into a little tiff in the club because he owed him money. They overcharged him because he was doing, he got excited in this club and, you know, he pleasured himself until he reached climax, and, you know, they try to overcharge him, and now they're after him. The boyfriend's after him, and the club owner's after him. So it is just one big, like, shenanigan fiasco carnival, for the lack of a better term. This film is wild. I like I said, I can relate to that, to his personality. And I'm hoping y'all go check out The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman. To me, it's an 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, I wish it was longer. I think I even mentioned this to my mom. Like, you know what I mean? Just the back and forth. He was getting visions from his mom throughout the film. And, you know, in the end, come to find out, his mom said Budapest instead of Bucharest. But that's his mom. Like, his mom was just like him. You know what I mean? On the go. Like, quick-witted. That satire, the back and forth between the two was awesome. So go check out Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman. Once again, it may not hit, you know, you guys like it did for me. Like, for me, it just hit, and it's hard to find if I'm not mistaken, because for some reason I don't know why it's hard to find. You know what I mean? Remember, a big shot is nothing but a little shot who kept shooting. Also, what's my other saying about part my back, man? Oh yeah. If you don't like what I'm kidding, if you like what I'm kicking, what I'm spitting, just cut me some slack. And if that ain't good enough, part my back. Until the meantime, part my back, salute.